Do 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 da dum. And so he only prayed. Bill had evil thoughts running through his head. He'd voted Trump 2 of 3 times. Now dreamed he'd shoot him dead. Bill hadn't shot a man since he was 17, and that was long ago when he was young and lean. Day after his birthday, January 45, enlisted with Marines when he turned 17. He'd enlisted on his birthday, January 1st, but that day was a holiday. So he waited, fearing the worst. He feared for his 6 cousins scattered around the globe, each of them a volunteer. These men with who up had grown. He'd never left Michigan, so he'd never seen a sea, but he'd been transported to Parris Island, boot camp right there on the shore of South Carolina, where he was taught how to make war. He was young and dumb and would fight what come to defend democracy, fight against Axis powers that had not yet given in. Victory in Europe, also known as VE Day, it came on May 8th, 1945, but he'd had no time to play. Parris Island boot camp lasted 4 long months. No one knew when war would end, but, oh Lord, Bill longed to deliver lumps. Battle for Cebu City, Bill lost virginity when side by side with soldiers he fought valiantly. A final major battle was Bill's last battle too. After war was won, Bill became an accountant, went to school with GI Bill and learned FIFO acronym. First in, first out, and he was far, far down the line. So remaining time in service, that's exactly what he did. He helped rebuild the Philippines and captured Jap soldiers who hid. Bill had moved to Lansing, attended MI State, but when Bill retired, he decided to pull up stakes. His firstborn and 4 grandkids, plus a pair of great-grands, lived north of D.C. Beltway, so he and his wife Ellen moved south to Maryland, where snow comes in inches, not in feet, down there in the Southland. Bill knew value of mercy, of acceptance and love over hate. He also knew that life itself requires self-defense. Bill registered Republican in Maryland in 1993. He marked every oval when he went to vote. Never straight ticket, but that top spot, it spoke. It spoke to him of defense, necessary for democracy. And so in 16 and in 20, Bill voted for DT. Bill didn't trust the Clintons, and while for Trump he felt no love, when he voted president, he voted Republican. Bill had been aghast, embarrassed, and irate when Biden won, and then Trump had only watched while his minions stormed the gates. Faced with a pair of poisons, Bill had not known what to do, so made a pact with Ellen. He'd vote red and she'd vote blue. Biden was a youngster when compared to Bill, and Trump's DOB of 46 in no way did sway him. Bill had been content when old Joe took top spot. He hoped for better days with GOP returning to the days gone by before desperate. Ellen passed on April 4th, and since then had not known what to do. In 2024, he'd left the top spot blank. Trump was reelected, and poor Bill's heart deeper sank. Bill thought of wishes and fishes and how in life he now felt starved when Donald Trump once again top spot he did carve. It wasn't just depression that made Bill contemplate emulating John Wilkes Booth and chopping off you as head of snake. He thought about it daily. He dreamed of it at night. But when he looked at his offspring, could not bring himself to fight. Fight against the evil that was modern GOP. And so he only prayed for death of Trump daily.